Hello, my name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. Stay away from the house at the end of the street. Dark stories plague its history. House at the end of the street is not talked about enough. Let's start our discussion about this film. Released to theaters in 2012, House at the End of the Street is about a mother and daughter who move into a new neighborhood. Intrigued by the house next door, Elissa makes friends with her neighbor Ryan. Ignoring warnings, a dark secret is dug up. I am so glad that I went into House at the End of the Street with fresh eyes. Based on the trailer, I had this film completely wrong. It had me guessing until the very end. I have no idea why House at the End of the Street has so many bad reviews. While I do agree that some parts of it could have been better, I was on the edge of my seat. Jennifer Lawrence is a fearless powerhouse. As a stubborn teenager, Elissa just wants to be understood. I like Lawrence's ability to act with her eyes. As Elissa becomes closer with her neighbor Ryan, her quick thinking is put to the test. The Best Character Award goes to Max Thieriot. He had audiences on their feet the entire time with every subtle action. Just like Lawrence, Thieriot also did a terrific job acting with his eyes. You think you may know Ryan, but he has different motivations altogether. Overall, the story got a bit lost with Ryan's character, having trouble with details in his background. The mother-daughter relationship between Elissa and Sarah deserved more fleshing out. Knowing that they've had issues in their past, they're at each other's throats too much. Aside from this direction in their characters, Lawrence and Elizabeth Shue were excellent in their interactions. I like how the film focused on Sarah and not just Elissa. Sarah has a subplot of her own, but it doesn't fully flesh out her character. If this film was from her perspective, then we could have delved more into her background in her discussions with Bill. Most supporting characters don't have much motivation other than revealing exposition. Credits include Gil Bellows, Eva Link, Nolan Gerard Funk, Ally McDonald, and Jordan Hayes. Writers missed an opportunity to use some of these characters. For example, I would have liked to have seen more of the dynamic between Elissa and the girl who she meets at the party. Writers missed a key opportunity to include this friend in Elissa's rebellious attitude. Overall, Mark Tonderai planned out thorough shots for the atmosphere of this film. He picked nice locations to film in, along with building the designs of the houses. Ryan's house has many subtle details that I was not aware of. One shot of the film had cool cinematography surrounding raindrops. The way Tonderai directed this story made for a suspenseful ride. Watching this film a second time is nothing like the first time. The climax is the highlight. The eerie soundtrack builds up tension. Everything from the staging, the slow camera movements, and an ending that turns your opinion around about one of the characters makes House at the End of the Street a heart-pounding watch. Take a look at it and enjoy this film. I wish that I could go back and watch this film for the first time again. I definitely recommend House at the End of the Street to anybody who's a fan of the thriller genre. I would love to know about any other underrated thrillers that have a big twist. We're getting closer to Halloween week. Next week, let's talk about some horror classics. First on my list is Panic Room, another underrated thriller. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.